Protesting in caps and gowns, a cloud hangs over graduation season at Harvard as President Trump ups the ante in his showdown with the university, cutting millions more in funding, this time in the form of government contracts. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm David Wade. Brandon Truitt has been following the story for weeks now, and he has the latest escalation from the White House and how students are now fighting back.
This back and forth has been happening for months. It is graduation week, and we met some students who spent their final moments on campus defending their school and classmates.
So let's keep building this movement.
Dozens of students and community members gathered Tuesday afternoon for a rally at Harvard. This one in defense of nearly 7,000 international students who may not be able to re-enroll next year.
International students are our peers, our classmates, and our friends.
I have talked regularly with some first years I know who are also just so scared right now.
Last week, the Trump administration banned Harvard from enrolling international students who make up more than a quarter of its population. Within 24 hours, a judge put a temporary block on that order.
I've lived with a constant fear of not being able to attend this commencement.
This rally comes on the same day the White House asked federal agencies to cancel $100 million in contracts with the school. That's on top of the $2.5 billion in funding already cut. The administration wrote in a letter Harvard has a disturbing lack of concern for the safety and well-being of Jewish students. The university's president, who took a pay cut after the first funding freeze, speaking to NPR Tuesday on what those grants pay for.
It is work that they want done. They are paying to have that work conducted. Shutting off that work does not help the country, even as it punishes Harvard. And it is hard to see the link between that and, say, anti-Semitism.
Back at the protest, some graduating students say they left dinners with their families to speak on behalf of their international classmates, too nervous to speak for fear of retaliation as the battle between the White House and Harvard moves forward.
He's attacking Harvard, but Harvard's a symbol for higher education more largely, and what happens to our international students here affects international students across the country.
And as for that potential ban on international students, a judge has a temporary block on it, but there is a hearing scheduled for that case later this week. In Cambridge, Brandon Truitt, WBZ News.
Brandon, thank you. There could be more trouble ahead for international students, and not just at Harvard. The State Department instructed all U.S. embassies to pause new student visa appointments. International students need one to enroll in any American college. The notice says officials are working on a new screening process for visas, including more inspection of social media accounts. Homeland Security previously said it would screen some applicants for anti-Semitic activity on social media.